What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. Stellar Blade. I remember one of the first big boycotts before the Helldivers won in the linking controversy, of course, about the censoring of Eve and, well, first, not making her the modern, let's say, ugged up version of a protagonist, also having some pretty sexy outfits, bunch of gore. Now, of course, once they actually released that, they patched it out, and that had the wonderful, again, player boycott and petition of hashtag free Stellar Blade, returning those costumes for everyone. Still no word on, I know we got two of them in a recolor, because, of course, free the booba. No word if they ever did restore some of the gore we saw, and if that was because of actual controversy or was it because of system requirements. Either way, and I know some of you are holding steadfast to not updating it, so you have all the original game as is before that day one patch. Many of you did buy it, a lot of you, so much, in fact, that, well, Stellar Blade and Shift Up seeing some record profits. Good for them. And here we go with this. Stellar Blade developer Shift Up reports record revenue in Q2 earnings report. And of course, not just with Stellar Blade, but Goddess of Victory, Nikkei, reported it achieved record revenue, which records is always good, especially when it's in the right direction, unlike some of you gaming companies. So according to a report from Game World Observer, Shift Up's revenue hit $48 million for the quarter, which ended June 30th, 2024. That is up 65.4% over a year. Furthermore, the company did not hit only, excuse me, not only did it hit record revenues, but it has also achieved an operating profit of $33.1 million, which is pretty good, because it's up 49% over the last year and 5.1% from the 29.7 million. I mean, and as for the breakdown of the company's revenue, 58, damn near 60% of it, or 28.3 million, came from Goddess of Victory, Nikkei, or I don't think it's Nike, but Nikkei Stellar Blade brought in 19 million for the quarter. Still super impressive, especially considering all the controversy around it. Unlike Helldivers, though, they did not go out of their way to further attack and alienate the fan base. In fact, having some pretty sizable DLC coming out. So in the company's initial stock report back in June over here, you see that Stellar Blade brought in 4.5 in April and then 11.3 in May. So staggering. You see that drop going up exponentially. Given Stellar Blade ranked 19 million for the quarter, the game brought in 3.2 million in June. So it went down, but that's down a lot because the majority of the people had already bought it, but that's still super impressive. Shift Up, of course, acknowledging that the sales had slowed, but are steady. Nevertheless, it believes the game has established itself as a large global IP. It has. The way they handled the whole thing, I mean, while not ideal to some, they did add in the two main outfits that were censored. And overall, it seems to be that people are happy, not just with Eve and her look and her costumes, but with the gameplay. That's what's really important, because even if it's a win for us on the agenda side, it doesn't matter if it's a game that's not fun to play. And based on sales, it is. And of course, as we talked about the DLC, developers working on DLC and has plans for a sequel. That should be, of course, it's going to get a sequel in DLC. It's also planning to continue to introduce new character skins, and we'll have a collaboration introduced by year end, most notably probably with their own thing here. Here we go. Confirmed, all but confirmed, that at least one collaboration with the game, the company's own game, Goddess of Victory, Nikkei. Yeah, in fact, you say Kim previously shared that the company was exploring a number of potential opportunities for synergy between the two games. Any kind of collaboration that happens within Stellar Blade will, of course, be a paid DLC rather than a Fallout, but it's not going to hurt them because, like you said, you can see here their planned events for both IP collaboration and then several under review anniversary events. So it looks like either of these games you're going to have solid content coming out, and yeah, for both PC and console. So there you go. Anyway, let me know what you think of this. Be sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And well,
bye.